Alhamdulillah, today we're here with Cody.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, we just prayed Jummah and he's going to share how he came to Islam. Inshallah, Cody.
So I came to Islam. I started learning about it about 9 months ago. I was going through a very hard time with university after being atheist for pretty close to 10 years. And I actually started talking to someone on campus here at U of T. And after talking to them about the religion for a while, probably about like 5 months, and doing my own learning on it, I decided to it felt right to me because it was the only religion that I actually felt connected with. I was born Christian and then I became atheist after not really feeling a good connection with it. And after I took my Shahada and learned about it, it felt very right, and I feel at peace, and everything is so welcoming and so comforting to actually feel like I have a place.
Quick question, some people say Islam is not compatible in the West. So you as a Canadian, I believe it is, what I'm saying, even Christianity is from the Middle East. So, what would you say to that?
I would honestly say that the people who believe that Islam isn't compatible with the West they don't have enough knowledge on the religion themselves. I personally felt the same way before I actually started looking into it and before I was taught it in the proper way. If it's taught to you in a way that resonates with you, you will connect with it. To me, the reason why I didn't connect well with Christianity is because I wasn't ever to really relate to it in a scientific manner. There wasn't as much scientific proof in the Bible as there was in the Qur'an, or at least not taught to me. So when the person who introduced me to Islam started teaching me through the Qur'an, it was introduced through a more scientific manner. And that allowed it to resonate with me a lot. So just the way that Islam is taught to you in the West is very important with how it's going to affect you and affect your life.
My beloved brothers and sisters, giving da'wah to non-Muslims with Qur'an is one of the most powerful ways to show them the truth of Islam. The Qur'an is the word of Allah and it speaks to the mind, heart and soul. When people hear its wisdom and guidance, they realize it is not like any other book. Sharing its verses with kindness and wisdom can open hearts that were once closed. Science is another beautiful way to connect with people in da'wah. Many non-Muslims respect scientific facts, and when they see that the Qur'an mentioned these truths over 1400 years ago, they become curious. For example, the stages of embryonic development, the expansion of the universe, and the water cycle are all described in the Qur'an long before modern science discovered them. When you show the relevance of science in the Qur'an, people realize that this knowledge could only come from the Creator. No man in the desert 1400 years ago could have known these facts without divine revelation. This proof often leads people to reflect and consider Islam seriously. So give da'wah with patience, using both the Qur'an and science. Speak gently, answer questions with respect, and let them see the truth for themselves. You never know whose heart Allah will guide, and your effort could be the reason someone accepts Islam.